It's getting cold. The colder months leading up to the end of the year are always the worst. Snow's cool, but man, it's cold. It's why most of the big celebrations are held at this time of year. If we didn't have things like Christmas to tide us over, we'd all go insane. Anyway, it's October, and the celebration of the month is of course Kirby, because he's funny. Hello, I'm Hippocrit, and this is Kirby Month. Kirby Month is a month where I play the video games in the Kirby franchise. Last year I did this and I got up to Kirby Superstar on the SNES, and the next one is Star Stacker on the Game Boy. That's this one. Enjoy the video. Kirby Star Stacker is a game. Sheesh! That was easy. They even told me where to put the guy to instantly win. So the gist is you have to stack enough stars to defeat King DDD. Every so often he'll slam on the ground and make things appear at the bottom. If you let the middle columns fill up, you lose, but only the middle columns. There's 3 different types of friends to sandwich stars in between. Much like Puyo Puyo, or Kirby's Ghost Trap, or Kirby's Avalanche, the fastest way to rack up stars is to perform combo moves. After each combo move, stars will fall on the grid, potentially completing more combos. It's very satisfying to see a large combo happen, especially when it was deliberate. I'm not very good at setting things like that up, so most of the time, it was an accident. Yeah, satisfactory! That was an easy game, way too easy. I'm gonna need a more challenge if I'm gonna be invested in this narrative experience. When you lose, I get to laugh at you big time, ha ha ha. I would expect nothing less. Also, that's funny. Hey, what? The one-hit KO prompts are still here. They tell me where to put the first guy to make the chain reaction of the lifetime. They're not on every level this time, but that seems a bit hand-holdy, wouldn't you say? Hard difficulty already has twice as many levels as normal. Do we really need this? Well, no, but it's pretty cool beating a level real fast. I don't mind. I do enjoy these victory screens. It's a nice little incentive to complete each difficulty mode. And that's really nice. That's a nice image. I'd build that in Minecraft. You know, on very hard difficulty, it's still not that hard, but surprisingly, I'm not bored. The challenge is so minimal that it doesn't seem like a big deal to complete everything, and the moment-to-moment gameplay is fun enough. I can see this being a nostalgia favorite for some people. Comment below if you are a nostalgia freak for Kirby Star Stacker and you will win absolutely nothing. I've realized that there's quite a lot of depth when it comes to strategy, and it's more approachable than other games of this type, where setting up combos is the name of the game. Primarily, I've noticed that when DDD pushes the bottom up, he fills the row with friends, but they're never friends that would automatically complete a star stack. See, for example, you have the fish on this column. You know that there's absolutely 0 chance of a fish appearing down underneath it, because that would complete a star stack and then start a combo that you didn't initiate. Once you realize this, you'll understand that it's preferable to leave most columns empty so that you have the maximum potential chance of immediately stacking a whole column after something spawns at the bottom. The game seems to be programmed to help you out as well. If you need a bird at the bottom of a column, and you have a bird coming up, the game will give you a bird. It's just up to you to notice it and react quickly enough in order to save yourself from a tricky spot. It's very elegantly designed, and I never feel like I'm being punished by random chance, which is my least favorite feeling. I like timeout. It's just a small break between every few stages that plays a little animation of the animals fooling around. It's nice. I'm gonna give it a gold star. And another gold star. And a fish. Oh! They exploded. Whoops. It's getting a little hard on super hard difficulty, but I haven't died yet, and then I immediately died. How unfortunate. Now is the moment of truth, though. Is this game gonna start being annoying? Nope. Unlike Kirby's Pinball, which I reviewed last year, there's no expectation for you to complete the whole game in 3 lives. Every time you reach a stage, you can start from that stage again, if you quit. And the game over screen means very little. You can try again immediately. There's not even any lives at all, which is highly appreciated. There's no fun in having to do easier levels over again after you've conquered them. Maybe they realized the enjoyment of something like a portable Kirby puzzle game was not in completing a marathon, but in beating a bite-sized challenge while in the back of the car as a child in the 90s, and then coming back to it later to complete the game slowly over the course of many car rides. As a result, this game feels very fun and rewarding compared to the other Game Boy Kirby spin-offs. It isn't very long, but the reason it isn't as long is because it's not annoying and you don't have to retry things over and over again. And even if you beat everything, there's time trials and challenges to tide you over after you beat the main story. Speaking of which, this is the last stage. I'm about to win! Did I say win? I meant lose. I don't have the power to defeat insane difficulty Kirby Star Stacker. Let's go. Well, okay, wait. My fingers hurt. How many levels are in insane mode? Did I say this game was short? I meant shit. Let's come back to this later. I'd rather spend Kirby Month playing actual Kirby games. I'm having fun. I don't want to give up. But level 22? That's difficult. I'm not even halfway. Anyway, get ready for a certain number of videos coming out throughout the month of Kirby Month. Next up is Kirby's Dream Land 3. Subscribe? Oh no, I said subscribe. Now I'm a bad YouTuber, and I suck. I've lost all my artistic integrity because I said subscribe. Oh no. Wow.